That was really rough to watch, man. That was really, really rough to watch. The Sixers lose Game 3 to the Boston Celtics and go down 2-1 in the series. What's going on, everybody? I am, of course, Joseph Conlon, the host of the Big Fight Field channel, and the 76ers lose 114-102 to the Boston Celtics. Just really, really heartbreaking, embarrassing, pitiful loss on your home court tonight. The night Joel Embiid receives the trophy for the MVP of the 2022-2023 season. He has his son running out to the court. He's in tears while he's holding his son Arthur in his arms. I'm sure most of the fans inside the Wells Fargo Center was emotional. I had a huge smile on my face watching that ceremony. And they come out and they do this. The entire team lays an egg besides Joel Embiid. It's the same thing every single year with the Philadelphia 76ers. All relying on Joel Embiid, and the rest of the team is just dog crap. The rest of the team is trash. You're leaving Boston wide open for threes. The officiating was brutal. We'll talk about that. The officiating was brutal in the first half, but I can't blame this game on the officiating. I'm not going to blame the game on the officiating. Was it terrible? It absolutely was. Scott Foster is the absolute worst. And there was times in this game, in the second half, where the Sixers would get back at it. They were down 4 numerous times in the second half. And they would always get offensive rebounded, out-hustled, leaving Boston wide open for threes, leaving Al Horford wide open for threes. And in an instant like that, it would be a 4-point lead for Boston, and now it's all of a sudden a 9-point lead for Boston, and you got to start from scratch all over again. And it's just brutal, man. It's just absolutely brutal to watch. And quite frankly, I Joel Embiid deserves better. As an honest NBA fan, man, I don't think, if I'm being brutally honest with you, Joel Embiid is never going to win a championship in Philadelphia, because they are not going to surround the right guys around him. James Harden is washed. James Harden said after game 1 that it's only one game. After the Sixers won, may I remind you, the entire team didn't show up for Joel Embiid tonight. Meanwhile, the game Joel Embiid didn't play was the only game that the Sixers have won in this series. So, and Joel Embiid, that's not the reason. The reason they won game 1 because Joel Embiid didn't play. That's not the reason. That's not the reason at all. They were just getting great shots. James Harden was being aggressive. James Harden was being Houston James Harden. And he's not that anymore. James Harden is playing washed up. The moment is too big for Tyrese Maxey. He's too young. He's only 22 years old. Tobias Harris is very inconsistent. The team chose Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons over Jimmy Butler. Imagine if we had Jimmy Butler on this team, man. He would be cooking. The team would be in good shape. The team would probably be higher than a 3 seed if Jimmy Butler was on this team. The entire team didn't show up besides one-legged Joel Embiid. Let's go through some stats, and then let's talk about this one. Jason Tatum made 3 3-pointers the entire game, and he came up super clutch at the end for the Boston Celtics to take 9-point leads. Um, he had 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jaylen Brown had 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Al Horford, ridiculous, man. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 5 for 7 from 3-point range. And I saw this coming because earlier today, a reporter was making fun of his 3-point game. And Horford made a comment on it. And he shot 6 right at night. All he made was threes and then 1-2 per basket. He had a great game. Devin White had 13. Marcus Smart had 15. Malcolm Brogdon had 15. Boston was just so much better. Boston was just the better team. Boston is the better team. But we talk about these trash-ass lines. Tobias Harris, 7 points, 4 rebounds. He didn't show up. PJ Tucker, 9 points, 1 rebound. He didn't show up. Joel Embiid, 30 points on 1 leg. 30 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. 30-point game on 1 leg. He was the only player that showed up for the 76ers. James Harden and Tyrese Maxey shot for a combined 7 of 30. They shot 7 for 30 combined. Don't let it go by. Let's just not talk about Tyrese Maxey because Tyrese Maxey was trash. The last 2 games, he's been terrible against the Boston Celtics. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, shot 4 for 16, and he shot 3 for 9 behind the arc. James Harden, man. There was a point in the third quarter where they were down by 7 points, and he had an easy layup, and he decided to pass the ball, and it turned into a turnover. There was just so many and ones that were going against James Harden, turnovers, missed threes. James Harden, these last 2 games, has shot 5 for 28. He has shot 5 for 28 in the last 2 games. And quite frankly, he and Tyrese Maxey are the reason why the Sixers are going to lose to the Boston Celtics in more than likely 5 games. Let's be real. They're not going to win Sunday, and then Boston's going to close it out on home field Tuesday night. James Harden had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. George Niang had 10 points off the bench, and Anthony Melton had 14 points off the bench. But quite frankly, this team didn't win tonight because nobody decided to help Joel Embiid. The entire team better be apologizing to Joel Embiid in the locker room after this game. Because if I was Joel Embiid, I would be absolutely livid. Like, fellas, I was just rewarded the MVP trophy tonight. You heard how electric the crowd was inside the Wells Fargo Center, and I'm the only one who showed up. Like, that cannot happen. Now, obviously, we have Game 4 on Sunday, but now we lost home court advantage. We lost home court advantage to Boston. Let's say we do, which I don't think we're going to, but let's say the Sixers win on Sunday. Miraculously, let's say the Sixers win on Sunday. The series is tied 2-2. For the Sixers to win this series, they got to win 2 more games, and they got to win 1 game in Boston, which I don't think is happening. Quite frankly, I don't think they're winning on Sunday because this team, they just don't have it in them. Every year, we get by the first round, and we come into the second round, and we just don't show up. 2019, we lose to Toronto in 7 games. 2020, we got swept by Boston in the first round in the bubble. 2021, we lose to the Atlanta Hawks in 7 games because Ben Simmons. Last year, we lose to the Miami Heat in 6 games because of Joel Embiid's fractured face. This year, we're going to lose to the Boston Celtics because James Harden sucks. James Harden sucks. And I don't see how he's going to rebound on Sunday and Tuesday night. I don't see it happening. And what bothers me is Doc Rivers. They have him. They have shots of Doc Rivers during the game, sitting there like this, arms folded, not saying a damn thing. And what really bothered me was at the end of half, we're down 7. We're down 54-47. And D'Anthony Melton makes a 3. And they called it a shot clock violation because he didn't get it off in time, apparently. That's what they ended up changing it, but he obviously got it off in time. And Doc Rivers doesn't say anything about it. Doc Rivers lets it go. And he's just not aggressive. And then Al Horford drains a 3 before half. The officiating in this game was dreadful, man. I have never seen a worse officiated game for a home team in the NBA playoffs in a really long time, man. Boston was getting every call in the world, man. Tobias Harris gets called for a ridiculous foul. Joel Embiid getting called for fouls. PJ Tucker getting called for fouls. Offensive fouls on Harden. Just a gross performance by the Philadelphia 76ers, man, outside of Joel Embiid. And if I'm him, in all honesty, if I'm Joel Embiid and we lose to the Boston Celtics in 5 games, I want out of Philly. Because clearly, this organization is not going to do what's right. This organization is not going to do what they need to do to help me to build a good team around me to win a championship. Because they're not willing to do it. And I'm requesting a trade out of Philly. Because he's never going to win a championship in Philly. And the Sixers have dug themselves a hole now. We have all this momentum. Going into Wednesday's game, and they lose by 30. We had the entire crowd fired up. Joel Embiid gets his trophy, and they lose by double digits. I've lost hope. But I'm getting out of here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Big Flight Field channel. And if you haven't already, tap the bell for all notifications. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok at Colin_Joseph. I'm just devastated by this loss, man. I think, I'll get 2 more recaps in Sunday and Tuesday, and we'll call it a year. We'll call it a season for the Sixers on Tuesday night. So I'm out of here. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.